Alright, these are my honest opinions about Overwatch 2 so far. So far, I have not been able to get into my Battle.net account because it's been a while. So, normal progression for any new player is usually tied to a challenge. So, if you want to do any of the challenges, you have to go through them. Unlock every single one. Bastion currently isn't in the game, so even if he got them, it wouldn't matter much. So most of the you start with a few basic tanks. You get Reinhardt. I'm just gonna Orisa Junker Queen, who's actually one of the better new tanks you get. She's very interesting. You get Zarya and Winston. Roadhog, Doomfist, Diva, Sigma, Wrecking Ball, they're all closed. Out of all the damage, you get Soldier 76, you get Tracer, you get the new Surgeon, Reaper, you get Pharah, and and you get Widowmaker for free. Every other one, like Junkrat, Hanzo, Genji, Symmetra, and everyone else, you have to unlock through a challenge. It's not bad. It's definitely a good comp to beginning players. Even Torbjorn, even though he's only disabled in ranked. But if you play any other game, he is not disabled, as they're doing a whole rework for him. When it comes to support, you only get Moria, Lucio, and Mercy. Anya, Baxty, Brigitte, Zenyatta are all, and Anna are locked behind the challenge. Now, the only downside, the reason I didn't speak about Kirito is they're actually they're not in this. Even if you click Hero Challenge, you have to go to Battlepass, and I just unlocked that. Oops. And literally, you have to pay $10 for this character. I get it. It's the first character to come out and everything, but I would have rather have had it like as a, I don't know, as a skin you can unlock for her rather than the actual hero, because that makes you have to pay $10 to buy this character. Even if it became free later on, it's still like you can't play it until the season's over. So even if you wanted the character, you can't do it as of right now. My honest opinions about that is I wouldn't want to pay $10 for this game. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. Would I play it all the time? No. You have its shop, which there is no loot crates anymore. Instead, you have to buy all the skins. You can't simply just get them through normal means. It would have been nice if Blizzard had still allowed you to get like some kind of, like if they had loot boxes still, but you couldn't pay for the loot boxes. You had to do normal progression. So that would have made it a lot better than, oh hey, or they could have done it where you would level up, you would get through the battle pass, you get loot boxes, and you would slowly unlock all the characters, and once the season ends, then you would get, a new thing. So, no, it's available for free at tier 55. Okay, I stand corrected. I've now looked at this battle pass at all. So you get it for free at 55. Or you can buy it. So it's either buy or you play for a long time. Okay, I get that. But if you're only playing this off and on, I've just started on this account and I don't even get it for free. And currently my career profile, I've only played an hour so far. There's some things I'm still figuring out. There's still some things that are good and bad. honest opinions on the new heroes. Let's see. I haven't tried Kirito. Or Kiriko. Kiriko, not Kirito. Or not Sword Art Online. Kirito is actually a very interesting character because, one, they get a way to heal people with talismans. They get a kunai that they can throw to damage. They have a teleport. They throw a protective charm to make allies become briefly invulnerable and cleanse any negatives. They're actually one of the few that can actually, climb walls like Genji and Hanzo. Her ultimate's pretty good because summon a spirit flex, so a movement, attack speed, cooldowns of. It's basically just a free, more faster attack, more movement, and a all around like more times you can throw your skills out to actually damage enemies. So she's a very nice support. She's just almost like Moira when it comes to healing. When it comes to left click healing and doing damage with the right click, but Moira is more of a short range, while Kiriko can throw the kunai. Junker Queen. Honestly, I love her. A shotgun. She can throw a knife that can pull, that also can wound, like quick melee or her passives. Throwing it, they get wounded, or you melee them, they get wounded. Wounding just means they take heal from all damage over time is adrenaline, which you only get adrenaline from commanding. Oh, she gets healed from wounds, so the more wounds she does, the more heal. Yeah. But she also gets a temporary health and movement speed to her and her allies. Carnage allows her to hit more enemies in front of her. And Rampage is one of the best ultimates I've seen because it is definitely, she's more of an aggressive tank than a actual tank. Like, if you compare it to Reinhardt, she's much more aggressive. She's much more into doing as many wounds on any character. She is definitely punishing against any DPS that are very squishy and not able to run. Now, I haven't seen her played all that often. I've tried her. I mean, it's nice. Ground slide that can cancel into a high jump or a disrupting shot. It's okay. It snares and deals damage. Or overclock. It's okay. I mean, her charge shot does a lot of damage, but it's more or less just like you have to be accurate with it more than anything. So 3 new heroes, definitely a positive. What I don't like is when you first play the game, you're stuck to, when you hit play, you were stuck to play a bit of training. You can just enter or exit, or you can just cancel it, but you have to do practice range, and then you have to actually do some matches of unranked to be able to unlock any of these modes, like custom game mode, competitive, arcade, if you want to play any of these. I don't even know what the daily is. What daily? Changes daily. Oh, yeah. So you don't get any rewards for doing this at all. Like when you used to be able to get loot boxes for doing any of this. I do admit that they given some new game modes and everything else, but they've definitely not given the PvE aspect, which had been promised when it first came out and everything. Whole trailer was made for that. But and these prices are atrocious. Like, you're talking about like paying like just for the skin alone. Oh, it's 21% off? Well, I hope you like paying $10. It's just enough to buy that. Buy this bundle that gives you a skin for the one class that barely see anyone play. And then you got, $10. $10. Oh, that one you have to pay $20 just to get? Oh, look, you could pay $20 to get a werewolf skin. You can't even earn any of this in-game currency. You know, you could buy, oh cool, I could buy the watch point. I could get the Fool, I can get the Valkyrie, I can get the Mystery Man. Even though I have this on another account. Even though Kame, Officer, Black Watch. Even though Bastion is currently locked, can't play him. Security Chief, Slipstream, Space Commander, Space Marine, Space Raider, and you get some underwhelming stuff. So honestly, cool, you can get her one outfit. You can get a laugh, you can get a victory pose.
Don't underestimate.
Yeah, none of this is... Yeah, Shy, Protector. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It's not good. There's a lot of things they could do. I get it, if anyone new comes to the game, popping up the tutorial is a good way. The tutorial is slow. It basically goes through the entire tutorial like you don't know how to play. I'm pretty sure any person who's playing can figure out what WASD is. You can just say, start moving. And that gives them time to test out the controls. And jumping, you know jump is always going to be space. Unless it's a very niche thing. I get that. And I get explaining the controls. I mean, when it came to the firing thing, they could have gone straight like, you have different abilities. You have a primary shot, which is your left click. You have a secondary shot with your right click. You have abilities for your shift and E and everything else. You have an ultimate if you press Q. But they make you go through every step by step just to learn it. Like, you weren't going to figure this out without someone holding your hand. Now, when you practice range, it's still the same from Overwatch 1. It's about the same. You can play any character, even the ones you don't unlock.
I'll find my own path.
But that's supposed to heal. That's your only damage.
Be healed.
You literally throw healing talismans, which is great.
That's the spot.
That's a knockback. Not bad, not bad. But the only character you have to spend time to actually get. At first I thought you would have to buy this character, but guess not. But it's still... all the skins, even if you wanted them, any of the good skins, you still have to buy them. Like, you can't just earn them or anything. So that doesn't heal, that just gives you a boost. You can literally... I mean, this character is really good. Don't get me wrong. Arguments aren't bad. She's the beginning. She's just came out and everything. But yeah, overall, this game can improve. I wish it would bring back a lot of the mechanics where you can unlock skins and everything rather than have to buy them. I get it's free, but you should still offer that so people can actually feel like paying for stuff, like exclusive skins or anything like that. I get that you made this free, but making something free doesn't mean it's going to be good. No matter how you put it. What you're asking for is microtransactions more than anything. So overall thoughts, as I said before, it's good. It's good to play with friends and everything, to have a good play. Competitively, no. This game, as much of its competitiveness, I'd rather play something else to spend my time on if I'm soloing this. Because, yeah, I don't see myself getting all the way to rank 55 on a Battlepass just to get one character.
please.
That could have been free. I get it if it was for a skin that was really good or something. Like one of the bundle skins. But no. You can't unlock this normally, so anyway.